Hey everyone, so a lot of people are intimidated by the loan process or just are confused about what it entails, so I figured I'd make a video kind of breaking everything down for you. So the first step would be getting pre-approved. And keep in mind, being pre-approved is different than being pre-qualified. A pre-qualified means you just tell me how much money you make, you tell me how much money you have for a down payment, you tell me, what your credit score about is, and all that could be give you a rough estimate. Sellers don't care about that. Realtors don't care about that. Basically, we need to make sure we get you pre-approved, which means you turn in an application, we look at your income, as far as your pay stubs, we look at your assets, and we pull your credit and see what your credit and your debts are. And then that way you can shop with confidence, you know exactly what you're approved for. Sellers know you're a serious qualified buyer, and it actually saves money at the end of the process because it's things that we get, out of the way up front. Once you're pre-approved, then that's when you get with your agent and go shopping for a home. So you'd want to identify the home you want to buy. Keep in mind, using the data you went over with us as far as what you're pre-approved for, and kind of like any property you're really interested in, though, you should send to your lender. That way they can look at the property taxes because, the property taxes, HOA, things like that, because every house is a little different. So not every house is going to have the same exact payment, and that means maybe you're qualified for a little bit more on one house and a little bit less on another house because, like I said, things are going to vary. Once you have your property identified, then you would make your offer, and again, you would want to make sure you're working with your lender and your agent to make sure that offer is going to fit what you qualify for and fit what you want to do. And then once you get an accepted offer, that starts the next part of the process. That's when we submit your file along with the accepted offer to what we call the bank underwriter. The bank underwriters are the ones that are going to go in there with a fine-tooth comb and take a look at everything again. They're going to re-verify all that information you gave us up front to make sure, hey, you still have enough money for the down payment, and you still, your credit score is still where it needs to be, and you still have the same job you have. All those things we're going to look at because the bank wants to make sure that everything is good to go. And the sellers and everybody is on the same page. And that, once we get through that process, that includes, verifying that documents and getting the appraisal ordered and things like that, then we're going to go into the final stage, which is closing. It's very important throughout this whole process, and especially towards the end, that all parties stay in clear communication because we're all on the same page. We all want to make sure it goes through. Between the lenders, the agents, the buyers, the sellers, everybody should make sure we're all on the same page because, we all want to make sure that closes on time. Once we get to the closing dates, everything is verified. You're going to go and sign. You're going to get the keys. You're going to go record with the county, and you're going to be a new homeowner. If you have any questions about that or any part of the process, feel free to reach out. I'd be more than happy to help. Have a great day, everybody.